that's easy. Don't hesitate. You know, it will change your business. There is no way it can't change your business. Even if you took 10% of what he's going to teach you, you will improve. But if you're willing to learn and absorb as much as you can, it really is life-changing. To be honest, after 14 years of just that relentlessness, growing and growing, it starts to sort of wear on you. The stress takes its toll. Your health starts to suffer. Relationships at home begin to strain a little bit. And when those are the things that you consider important, it really does weigh on you. I think if we hadn't got the help, I think we were on a very negative path that would have probably ended up crashing the business. I went with a very open mind to know that we can't carry on doing the same thing. We have to do something different. And whilst I had always set myself goals in my mind and I had a very clear, path to what I wanted to do, actually writing them down and thinking about them and communicating them with your fellow staff members and the management team, you start to realise that not everybody was clear on where we're going and what we're doing. So setting those goals and then having a clear step-by-step plan how to achieve them was a real game changer at the beginning. And ever since then, which is 6 years ago we started, they're in everything we do now, and it's made a big difference. Having accountability that's not someone in your office or at home that's going to let you off. Someone who's going to say to you, well, and if you don't do this, you're not going to improve the business. It gets you in that mindset that this is important, and it keeps you focused, keeps you on track, stops you drifting. So that has been really important to me as well, and been a real help for the business. It's hugely different. What we have now is order, management, planning, clearer communication. Those are the things that there was chaos before. So we've brought order to the chaos, and streamlining that has meant that with our technical ability and our portfolio and everything we did well, you combine that with good management and the whole thing is completely different. Every year that sort of seems to be an exponential curve because there's a lot to fix at the beginning, and yet when you start to fix it, those improvements really sort of stack up. Numbers have improved slowly. What they haven't done is gone down. In real terms, the growth is about 10%, and just generally results are not just financial. They're happiness of the staff, my well-being, the fact that the team is now performing really well, the fact that the standards of what we produce is very high, and our reputation has improved. So I would say results, if you look at them across the board, they're up in every aspect of the business, which is a direct result of taking more business coaching. The coaching really gets you to think about that ultimately it's all down to you. And if you change your mindset of not being a victim and just finding solutions, then you can deal with it a lot better, and you start focusing more and you take responsibility. And that, once you do that, that changes you as a person, which then means you can help others, you can coach better, become a better leader. So yeah, that was a big thing, the mind shift of saying, right, you're in charge of everything, your own destiny, and making things happen. My time, instead of fighting fires and being in the trenches, is now very much running the business with a calm, planned approach. And I know that I can take time off, the team will run the office. I know that all the tasks that have to be done are not on me, they're spread now to every member of the team. And that just has meant I've become less stressed, happier. I was turning up to friends' events with my mind on work, and I'm turning up to home with my mind on worrying about money or all the problems I've got to fix or everything that's on my shoulders. I'm just a completely different person like I was when I was younger. You're just a lot more happy-go-lucky, a lot happier in general. And I think, had we not done it, I don't know where I'd be now. My only regret is I went 14 years of running a business without taking the advice. Had I done it 10 years earlier, I think we'd be double the size we are now.